La diversità è quella che ci fa essere primi e secondo me è affascinante fare le cose in modo diverso e riuscire a farlo.
Fieri di aver fatto delle cose al meglio e battendo ogni record. We are creating a more robust and resilient company.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome UAE Special Envoy for Climate Change, Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology, and Group CEO and Managing Director of Abu Dhabi National Oil Corporation, Dr. Sultan Ahmed Al-Jaber.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and it indeed gives me great pleasure that I join you for this very special occasion. And allow me first to thank my very dear friend, Fred Kemp, and the Atlantic Council for inviting me this evening for this very special moment. When Fred, in fact, invited me to introduce Claudio Descalzi as the recipient of this year's Distinguished Business Leadership Award, I did not hesitate. In fact, I didn't even blink for a second. And I immediately accepted this invitation. To me, it was a no-brainer. Claudio has been a close business partner and a very dear friend for the United Arab Emirates and for me personally for many years. And as such, it is indeed a great privilege and even a greater pleasure to introduce Claudio Descalzi for this well-deserved recognition. Claudio has always viewed the energy business as the business of progress. Beginning his career as a petroleum engineer in Africa over 35 years ago, Claudio recognized that access to energy meant access to economic opportunity. And he has made it his life's mission to make the most energy available with the fewest and least emissions possible. Claudio's success, I think, comes down to his character as a direct and as a straight shooter. He knows what true friendship means, and he actually knows what true partnership really means. With Claudio, what you see is truly what you get. He cuts through the process simply to deliver results. And he has made Eni one of the most agile operators in the energy business. Many talk about the power of technology. Claudio has placed it at the very center of his business strategy. Back in 2015, when every major IOC was searching for gas in the Eastern Mediterranean, it was Eni's supercomputers that unlocked the biggest find. The Zohr gas field transformed Egypt from an energy importer to a net energy exporter overnight. It opened up new possibilities for access to lower cost, lower carbon energy. And it made the Eastern Mediterranean a key factor in the region's energy security. In short, the impact of this very specific discovery, given the current geopolitics, is still being felt today. And it simply would not have happened without the leadership, the commitment, the dedication, the follow-up, and the vision of Claudio Descalzi. Claudio has always been a trusted and a reliable partner to everyone who does business with him. His approach mirrors what the UAE values in partnership. He has set and achieved ambitious targets to decarbonize his company's operations, and he rebalanced Eni's portfolio from oil to gas. And he has set his sights of the potential of new zero-carbon energy sources with pioneering investments in magnetic fusion alongside the MIT. The list of his achievements goes on. But let me conclude by saying this. When the history of the energy transition is written, Claudio Descalzi will be singled out as a key player. Through his efforts, he has strengthened and enhanced the possibilities of energy security. He has reinforced ties between the UAE, the Middle East, and the transatlantic community. And he has made a significant contribution to a responsible, realistic energy transition. Claudio, my dear friend, congratulations for this well-deserved recognition. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to invite my dear friend Claudio Descalzi onto the stage.
Thank you. It's really very emotional. I'm not used that somebody talk about me so clearly. So I want to thank you, Fred, Sultan, all the people that are present today, all ladies and gentlemen. So it is a great honor for me to be here today after 2 long years of distance. I think that is the first big gathering that I attend after a long time. Let me first say how personally touched I am by the presence and words of my good friend, Dr. Sultan Al-Jaber. Sultan is a champion of global energy policy and climate action. He will receive from Egypt the baton from COP28. He's leading a deep transformation of his country, diversifying its economy and accelerating its technological development. Thank you, Sultan, for your friendship and effective leadership. In this period, we are reminded every day how necessary it is to strengthen the unique bonds between the United States and Europe and ensure they are a force for good in cooperating with other regions in the world. Fred, I thank you and commend the Atlantic Council for the work you are carrying out on this. I'm very proud to receive this Distinguished Leadership Award, an honor to receive it after Prime Minister Draghi, whose stewardship has been so clearly recognized by Secretary Yellen tonight. Washington is another step in the journey that Prime Minister Draghi has undertaken to accompany Italy and Europe on the pathway to reduce dependency on Russian supplies. Along with my Eni colleagues, I take pride in contributing to this journey. The harrowing images that we have seen after the Russian invasion of Ukraine have given us all an unprecedented sense of urgency. Dear Ambassador Markarova, dear Jamala, I and my colleagues in Eni stand with the people of Ukraine. Eni's and Italy and Eni's reaction to the energy crisis can actually be well expressed by the words of Enrico Mattei, the founder of Eni. In 1962, he was presenting latest natural gas discovery to the local population in Sicily, and he said, "The real treasure isn't in the gold coins we can make, but in the resources we can make available to human development." This is the essence of Eni's dual flag approach, contributing to the development of local energy market, belonging with local communities, preserving the environment and promoting human development and peace. In a word, this is the just transition we believe in. For this, I'm a strong believer in the United Nations SDGs, which now frame Eni's corporate mission. When I became CEO after serving in the energy industry for some decades, I felt the urgency to steer our company and our people through a deep transformation. I believe that there is no sustainable economic future for the industry against the transition. However, it is also true that there is no sustainable energy transition without bringing the energy industry and its customers fully on board. Moreover, the current scenarios put a new and dramatic spotlight on energy security, adding to the complexity of the energy transition. This has made us even more resolute in working for the security and sustainability of the energy system, while keeping a sharp focus on a just energy transition. To achieve this goal, we need, especially now, to unfold all available technologies and solutions. In the last 8 years, Eni has invested in researching, developing, and deploying new proprietary technologies. And today, our portfolio spans from carbon capture and storage, biorefineries, circular economy, to renewables and breakthrough solutions. Let's not forget that energy has always been a story of innovation. Energy companies are first and foremost technology companies. In this direction, I attach great importance to our presence in the United States. We are achieving here an ambition target worth 20% of our global renewable energy additions. Furthermore, as a physicist, I'm particularly excited by the momentum that Commonwealth's fusion system is creating, bringing magnetic fusion to mankind, the star in a bottle. Our cooperation with the CFS is one of the most precious fruits of our partnership with MIT, and I cannot wait to be back in the US in June in Boston to meet them. Let me close my remarks by going back to the second home of Eni, Africa, which is also my personal second home. Our long-lasting partnership with African countries are key to facing the current energy crisis, as well as delivering a real energy transition. In Africa, we are working on the first net zero upstream development. We are developing renewables power, and we are implementing innovative business models, having forged partnership in 7 countries to produce agro feedstock for our world-leading biorefining initiatives. And now a personal note of gratitude. I owe a lot to Annie and to the colleagues I have met during my career. They have shared with me their passion, pride, and knowledge. They have enriched my vision and broadened my horizon. I want to thank all of them. Africa is also the place where Marie-Madeleine, my wife, and I brought our family up. Her support, the support of my 4 children, and the African roots that accompany me everywhere I go are the true sustainable and ever renewable energy that have made my journey possible, right up to the honor you are giving me and Annie tonight. Thank you to my lovely wife, Marie-Madeleine, that is here with me tonight. Thank you to Cindy, my daughter, with her husband, Serge. Thank you to Alessandra, my other daughter, that is here with me. And a special thanks also to my beloved 7 grandchildren that fill my life with pure love. To all of you, grazie dal profondo del mio cuore. Thank you from the depth of my heart.